Hello everyone, Neofizz here, and welcome back to Neofizz playing Minecraft. And this is episode 20. And this is a special showcase episode where I'm going to show off my recently completed skeleton grinder. So let's go check that out. The grinder, we found the spawner over there on the other side of the reeds, or sugarcane, and we blocked it up and kept it safe. And since then, I have worked on it off camera and got it completed. So here I'm now going to show you what it turned into and how to get to it. So now here I have this tunnel down at the bottom of my home base that leads off to it. It's a nice clean tunnel, and I use it also as a mushroom garden, as you can obviously see. I think the mushrooms kind of break it up so it's not so monotonous looking. And so here we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Skeleton Crusher 9000. Why? Because everything in the 21st century must be 9000. Yep. So here it is. You can see the original spawner was up there, and I got a glass block on top of it so they don't spawn on top and get stuck there. I've got the lighting on the four walls that keeps them from spawning. Up in the corners, I have pistons that are holding back water, and the water all flows down into the center here and pushes them into the center, where they all drop into this 1x2 glass chamber up here. And there's a piston here holding a piece of glass underneath that keeps them from falling all the way and taking drop damage, right? Now I have redstone with a clock hooked up to that piston so that every 15 seconds the piston pulses and drops any skeletons that are up in that chamber down into the lower chamber here where we have the crusher. And here the crusher's set on a clock as well that will give them just enough crushing to bring them down to a one-punch kill. So I can just and they're just and then they're done. Unless they're wearing armor, in which case they might take a couple in order to be done. So here, this is a kind of hidden looking button here, but the reason this is hidden looking is because right on the other side of this is the RS NOR latch that turns the crusher on and off. So this is all hidden in behind here, and I've got it all covered over nicely so that nothing can spawn. Now the nifty thing about this room is everything is either glass or half slabbed, so nothing can spawn, even when the lights are out. And I didn't mention that yet, that over here I have these 3 switches, and this bottom right switch will turn that piston on and off, so it'll start pulsing. This top right switch turns the water on and off so that the channels can start pushing them all in place. And this top left switch will turn the lights on and off so the spawner will activate. Right? Now the only thing is that when I turn the lights off, it is pitch black in here. Well, I can see a little bit, but not enough to talk about, and I designed it that way on purpose so that not any inkling of light, the closest light that can get into this chamber once I turn the lights off is this torch way down here. So this torch will reach out to about here before the light level drops off to where monsters can spawn, and that's where the glass floor starts. So the glass floor, this is the only, I don't think a mob can spawn in one of these 2 spots where the levers are. So I'm hoping that they can't. But I'm usually standing here anyway, and nothing can spawn within 24 blocks of me anyway when I'm standing here. But if I happen to wander off a little bit to do something while I'm waiting for them to build up, then nothing's going to spawn down in this lower room. Just up in the upper room where they all get taken care of. So I guess I should demonstrate this now, and we'll go right ahead with that. So first we turn on the piston, and like I said, every 15 seconds we're going to see that do a quick pulse like that, and that way any skeletons that have built up in this chamber here are going to get dropped down into the lower chamber. And the real key thing about this is that they're never having to drop more than 3 blocks, so they won't take any fall damage at all. So our timer for crushing them will work out good. So we'll turn on the water, and the water all starts to rush in, and it stops when it reaches that hole because it's all perfect length away. And then we can turn off the lights. And with lights out, yeah, I can see the water up there. I can see the spawner slightly. And in a very short period of time, the skeletons will start to spawn. Okay, here they are. I knew they'd show up. It'd just take a second here. So they start to build up, and you can see, yeah, as soon as it pulses, they drop down. And I'm going to turn the light back on so you can see what's going on here now that we have a few candidates here ready to be demonstrated on. And you can see one of them's got armor, so he might take more than a one-punch kill. But let's get the crusher going. And you can see the piston comes out, gives them a good little massage there. And they seem to like it with the way they're scrunching their toes. And then we can give a punch. Now this one here, well, because he's got armor, that armor must have had thorns on it, because I was taking a good hit. Now see, yeah, one little schmack and they're done. Okay, so that's it. I'm not going to bother to show you the redstone for the lights going on and off, and the pistons going on, and the water going on off, because that is pretty simple stuff. But I will quickly show you what's behind here. Oh, wait a sec. Let me grab some supplies here, just in case I have to cover something up that I break. Oh, I might need one of these later. And so right here under this light, there's an opening into the room, and behind here we have we have the timer here. This is the hopper timer that I've been seen to be using before, and this is Ethos design, so I'm not going to take credit for it, but I have sort of modified, adjusted, and fitted into the space the way I need to. So, and this is just all redstone running the lights here. So we can cover that back up. You know, that's what that's all about there. And over here, if I knock away a couple of these stones, we can see here that this is the RS NOR latch here, and there's the redstone on top of it, and the button activates it, right? So if we go further back in here, back here is where we have the timer once again. So, you know, it just sits back in here nice and cozy. Let's just knock a few more out. So, yeah, see, here's the timer back here that's operating the crusher piston. And this is the identical hopper timer compared to the other one. Now, hopefully, yeah, nothing fell in. Good. Yeah. Because sometime when I'm breaking blocks here, a block will fall right into that hopper, and now that'll mess up my timing. But so that's that. Now I guess what I'll do is I'm going to turn it all back on and let them build up for a minute, just to show you what it's like when there's lots in here. Oh, and they're starting really quick now. So hold on, and I'll let them build up a bit. All right, we're back. I've let them build up for about 10 minutes or so. So now I'm going to turn the lights on and turn off the water, and then turn off the pulsar piston there. And you can see we got a nice pile of them built up, and that's like a little over 100 of them there is my entity count. So I heard a couple of them drop while the piston was open from the pulse dropping from the top. So a couple of these are probably going to die when I crush them, but let's go ahead and do that. And if you listen carefully and count, you'll hear 19 crushes there. 20 crushes would kill them. So now we've got them all down to a one-hit kill, and we're going to try this. We've got a splash potion of healing, and these guys tend to get hurt by that. And I can sort of get in close because it won't hurt me. Wow. And the XP is just all over me. Yes. Look at that. And I can sort of wander in here and pick up the goods while I'm at it. I had it as a tight chamber there at first, but it made me feel kind of claustrophobic, so I didn't like it that way. And that's why it's just big open here now. So it was set so I had to stand right here, because that was the only opening, but I changed it so that it's like that now. So, whoa, I got 29 levels out of that. Isn't that excellent? And lots of good, lots of arrows, lots of bones, lots of bows. Oh, and even some armor. I got a protection 1 gold chest plate there out of the deal too. Excellent, totally excellent. So there you go. That's it. The Neofizz's Skeleton Crusher 9000. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. Thanks for coming by. Everybody take care, and until next time, this is Neofizz, signing out.